dentist by training, and I know that not too many like your dentist, so I'm sorry from this beginning. And I'm not here to talk about, the benefit of toothbrushing. It's important, but I'm not going to talk about it. I'm going to talk about the story of human face. And the story of the human face started 1,000 years ago, when human beings started to understand and appreciate the meaning of beautiful face. Looks how ancient Egyptian, Greeks, and Roman presented the great gods, queens, and kings. You can see always power, glory, but there is always beauty, harmony, and divinity. They wanted their masterpieces to last for eternity. And guess what? They succeeded. Like nowadays, the concepts we use to perceive facial beauty in plastic surgery or even in social media is based on their masterpieces. The concepts of balance, third, fifth, all has been taken from the sculptures and the drawings of the ancient cultures. But unfortunately, not all of us having this harmonious face. I know it's a little bit awkward, but let's pause for a moment and look to each other. Let's see what we will be able to see around us. I will make it easier for you guys. You will see some having smaller jaws, others having bigger jaws, and believe me, both happens a lot. But sometimes things get a little bit more severe when we can see kids having facial abnormalities. And I think it's part of the human curiosity to know what's the reason behind this. And I think for many years we have been talking about genetics, how there are certain features are running through families. But actually genetics didn't give us a full answer about this question. Until recently, we started to talk about environment, epigenetics, how environment can have an impact about our health. And when I'm talking about environment, by the way, I'm not talking about pollution, okay? I'm talking about what we are eating, what we are drinking, the stress in our daily life, even the good morning kiss with your partner, they all count, okay? But I'm here talking about something we all love, which is food. And it's interesting that our ancestors were very meticulous. They wrote everything and drew everything on the walls of the temples and everything. But actually you can notice they were eating grains, vegetables, meat, fish. And it's totally different one we are having now. We have tacos, pizza, lasagna. They are so delicious, but they are totally different. And it's really interesting to see that scientists and researchers started to notice that our dietary habits may lead to changes on how we look like. And I will make it easier to all of you to summarize the journey from grain and fish to lasagna and pizza, and we can summarize it in two things. How we are chewing food has been completely different than our ancestors, and the content of the food itself. Our junk food is not the same that our ancestors were eating. So, as a dentist, I was interested. I was interested to know if junk food can have an impact on how we are looked like, how our kids will look like, and our grandkids will look like. So I answered the question by doing a research to answer these questions about if maternal diet can have an impact on the offspring's facial morphology. And to answer this question, we couldn't do this in a clinical trial. You know all IRBs, as it is unethical to do this on human beings, so we had to go to our lawyer friends, mice. And the way we did it, it was pretty simple. We get a female mice, and we gave them junk food, high-fat, high-sugar diet for a few weeks. And then we mated them with males, normal males, having a normal diet, nothing wrong in it, and then we collected the pups. The pups were having a normal diet, nothing wrong in it, and we did an extensive analysis to the jaws. And to make things a little bit more spicy, we mated their pups to get a second generation of pups. So remember here that the first and second generation of pups have never been exposed to junk food. It was only the original female that has been exposed to the junk food. And guess what happened? Life is tough. It was only the females that has been affected in the first and second generation. They had smaller jaws. The upper and lower jaw were smaller than males. And this was really interesting because only the grandmothers that have the junk food can lead to changes to the kids and grandkids, only females. But life is fair because when we analyze the teeth, it was both males and females having smaller teeth in comparison to the control group. So, just expose one generation to high-fat, high-sugar diet led to extended changes in the offsprings and the grandkids. So, I want all of you, before having their dinner today or grabbing their lunch tomorrow, to remember one thing is not to be selfish. Because what you are eating and what you are drinking is not only affecting your weight or body mass index, but it can reshape the smile of your kids and grandkids in the future. Thank you.